Jockey Club Animated Classical Chinese for Curious Minds Project. Hong Kong Museum of the War of Resistance and Coastal Defence. Hong Kong Museum of the War of Resistance and Coastal Defence is located in the northeastern part of Hong Kong Island. From the late 19th century to the early 20th century, it served as a key site for guarding the eastern entrance to the Victoria Harbour. This is an aerial photograph taken in 1924. In the lower left corner is the Lei Yu Mun Fort.
What is a fort?
A fort is a strategically significant stronghold located on the frontier. Do you know where the earliest military site in Hong Kong was located? It was in Tuen Mun. As early as the Mid-Tang dynasty, troops were stationed in Tuen Mun.
My home is in Tuen Mun, so it was a military site in ancient times.
You seem to be very interested in military history. Let's explore the virtual battlefield together. Put on these AR goggles. You can choose different military strongholds from various dynasties and even generals and types of soldiers. Hai Tang Dynasty.
Wow, it's so real! Let's go take a look in the Tang Dynasty.
Sure.
Huh? Is there someone hiding in the bushes? Those who sneak around must be the enemy spies. Come out now.
No! We are not bad people! We are all good!
Oh, it's just 3 children.
May I ask who you are?
My name is Wang Changling, with my courtesy name Shao Bo. I am a poet.
Wang Changling was a great poet of the Tang Dynasty. He was known as the Emperor of Poetry and also praised as the master of 7-character quatrains. Since he served as an official in Jiangning, he was also called Wang Jiangning.
Oh, I know. You were from the same period as Li Bai, Du Fu, Wang Wei, Wang Han. They were all great poets of the Tang Dynasty.
Ho ho! Yes, Li Bai and Wang Wei are both my friends in poetry. Ah? What you have in your hands looks delicate and interesting. What is it?
These are AR goggles. If you put them on, you can choose the historical scenes you want.
Oh, they can let people see the past? Amazing! I thought these magical treasures would exist only in Jockey stories, strange stories, and Chuanqi short stories. I could never have imagined that they actually exist in the real world.
Take a pair of goggles. What would you like to see?
I'd like to see the frontier forts of the Qin and Han periods.
Setting a new time space. The Qing Dynasty frontier forts.
Ah, we've travelled back to the Qin Dynasty. Incredible!
The Han Dynasty frontier. The Tang Dynasty frontier.
This is the present-day Tang Dynasty frontier. But while the scenery remains the same, things and people have changed. If General Li Guang of the Han Dynasty was still here, how great that would be. The Xiongnu greatly feared General Li and called him the Flying General. He was a brave and skilled warrior, a great commander who shared life and death with his soldiers.
AR goggles. Take us back in time to experience the military campaigns of General Li Guang from the Han Dynasty.
Setting completed.
Ah, it's the real General Li Guang of the Han Dynasty. Alert, General Li! A huge tiger has been spotted in the jungle ahead. We shall take a detour. The huge tiger threatens people. I shall go and have a look. Come on, huge tiger. Here flies my arrow.
Got it! Got it!
Ah, this huge tiger is just a tiger-shaped rock. General Lee could shoot his arrow into the stone. Unbelievable! Li Guang was not only a brave and skilled warrior, but also kind to his soldiers. If his soldiers had no food or water, he wouldn't eat or drink either. Everyone deeply admired him. Unfortunately, Li Guang fought on the battlefield for over 40 years, serving under 3 emperors, but was never granted a noble title.
The story of General Li Guang has come to an end.
How could the emperors of the Han Dynasty fail to recognize such an incredible man? What a pity.
Bright Moon remains unchanged. Passes are still the same, whether in the Qin Dynasty, Han Dynasty, or today's Great Tang. Wave after wave of generals and soldiers marched thousands of miles to the frontier for battle. Yet most of them died on the battlefield or spent their lives guarding the frontier, and never returned home. If the Emperor of the Great Tang could recognize and effectively utilize talented individuals, like the great General Li Guang, the enemy would have no chance to strike.
AR goggles. Set the Tang Dynasty court to deploy General Li Guang.
The Tang Emperor confers the 5-star battle strength title on General Li Guang to defend the frontier. Li Guang leads the elite Tang troops into battle, routing enemy forces at every turn. The frontier of Great Tang remains secure. Soldiers can temporarily cease fighting and return home. People return to their homes. The empire enjoys peace and prosperity.
That's wonderful.
The batteries are running low.
Quickly, put on the goggles and select the option to return to Hong Kong. Otherwise, we can never go back.
I really want to see that peaceful and prosperous scene again. How wonderful it was.
Return path label. In a moment, the goggles will automatically return to the museum along the path. So we can leave the AR goggles to Mr. Wang to enjoy the beautiful scene a little longer.
I see the peaceful and prosperous scene again. I will write a poem as a memento. Bright moon of the days of Qin, passes of the Han, on they marched for thousands of miles, the men did not return. If only the flying general of the Dragon Fort were here, he would not let the Hu horses cross the Shadow Mountains. The virtual theatre looks so real, doesn't it?
Yes, very real.
Let's continue the tour. The predecessor of the War of Resistance and Coastal Defense Museum was formerly known as the Lei Yu Mun Fort, which was an important battlefield in the Battle of Hong Kong in 1941. There were also military barracks, ammunition depots, trenches.
Wow, the bullet marks on the wall can clearly be seen. I believe the fighting back then must have been very intense.
Yes, due to the failure of the war, Hong Kong was left isolated and without support, eventually being occupied by Japan for 3 years and 8 months.
That's a long period of time.
My grandfather also told me about this period of history. It was a very bleak time for Hong Kong.
It would have been wonderful if there were a great general like Li Guang back then. Really?
Yes, if the great General Li Guang were there, the enemy wouldn't have dared to invade.
Bright moon of the days of Qin, passes of the Han, on they marched for thousands of miles, the men did not return.
If only
the flying general of the Dragon Fort were here, he would not let the Hu horses cross the Shadow Mountains.